Hello, everyone. We have returned with more blueprints. This would be episode somewhere between 3 and 5, depending on how I split up my other ones. Probably 5, maybe 4. Some of those were pretty long runs. And I'm looking at the stuff we have learned, and it is a mess. So I'm just going to hope that what I'm doing is okay, and we are going to proceed like there is nothing wrong. Okay, let me make sure that we've got all that good. That's all good. No popping in my mic or anything like that. Yep, that sounds good. I didn't do anything, I just held my finger to my ear. Let's begin. I've got my notes in a little bit easier of a place to read this time, hopefully. So I don't have to, my mic is, right here off camera. So, it blocks off part of my screen over here. But I can't put it over here. So it's got to go over here. And then it blocks off part of my screen. So with the notes there, at least I'm a little bit better off. Okay. Time's up. Let's do this. Nothing's any different, I assume. We're good here and we're good there. And we've got the pictures that I still don't know what the difference is between them. But we are kicking it off. Good start. Fucking chapel, man. Do we just spare room it off rip? I think we do, honestly. Just send it through. Is there anything in here? You know, I never have really checked to see if there's a puzzle or anything in this room. I mean, I have, but not very hard. Not really sure what to do with this room yet. The paint is a little bit suspicious, but that's about it. Alright, the den just makes a lot of sense. We get a gem, we get a split. It's right here in the middle of the fucking map. I'm gonna stop taking notes on every room that I enter if I've been there before. With the exception of rooms that I haven't yet gotten the letters for the paintings for. Because, this is Road and Rod, right? We've done this A in rank 3-3. That should help speed up the process a little bit. Although, I am going to need to note down some of these pieces as well. But I assume that all the ones where I have the letters, I would also already have the pieces. Let me real quick check. The den in the past has had a white pawn, and the den in the past has had a white pawn, so it's possible that the chess pieces are related to the rooms more so than anything else. In fact, I would wager that is almost certainly the case. Rather than the paintings, which are based on where in the house they are, right? Alright, what we got here? We could go chapel. Chapel makes a lot of sense. This gives us another good split, but so does the pantry, considering that we've already got a path off to the right here, and then we can avoid them taking all of our hard-earned doubloons. So let's go pantry and have a right and a left. And we've got no keys, so there's also that issue. Banana. Is that a 3? It is a 3. Okay, so we're now confirmed apples 2, bananas 3, oranges 5. So we understood that part of the puzzle at least. Now, what the price shit has going for it, I don't know yet. I also don't know what bridge it has to do with anything. But I will write down that Bridget works in food, works in cooking, works in kitchen / pantry. They're not a chef, but they pick up the food. She works in going to the grocery store. Ooh, this is a new one. Stage and sage. Boom, easy. Not even an issue. That means rank 4 is dates. Dates, D-A-T-E-S, is what it reads across. So let me go ahead and write this down. Rank 4-3 was pantry, and it had a stage and a sage. Damn, I got that quick. I wasn't even sure that this was sage, but when I saw flower and stage, I was like, this is probably sage. All right, what we got? Parlor goes the wrong way. Hallway doesn't exactly go the right way, but it does kind of seem like a good idea. Have we been here? We have been here. We've been on this whole rank. This is coat and cot, which was an A, yes. Fuck. Good. The chapel is somewhat of a bad idea. The kitchen is alright. I don't mind a kitchen, but it is our only gem, which I don't love. Maybe we head our way back and we assume that we're going to get a key at some point and we take the corridor, right? Corridor's got... We've been here. We've been in rank 3 before. Commissary. I wouldn't mind a commissary. It's kind of out in the middle of scenic fucking nowhere. Maybe we take the closet instead. Or we could take the nook, but that's just a dead end at that point for a key. I think I would rather a closet and we work our way back to the den. Ooh, a dice. 1 reroll? Yep, 1 reroll. And a gem, so I don't have to feel as bad about that. And we had already been to rank 2, I believe. Yes. Got to use some of our steps to make our way back, though. Let's open over here. Nook. Excellent choice. I would love a key. What? Pardon the intrusion. What's up? Do you need something from me? Do you want to come up here? Or are you just yelling at me? What is it you need? Did Timmy fell down the well? That was horrible grammar. Are you getting up here or not? There you go. Yes, cat cam. We love a good cat cam. Is this centered? Not really. Better. All right, Smokey. Stand aside. Your father is doing work. The white rook in the nook again. Okay. And this is rank 3. We've done all of ranks 1 through 5 now, with the exception of the main hallway. We've also finished this. We took the hourglass, magnifying glass to that. So I think we just move along. Storeroom, dining room. Okay, so the question is, do I want to just end this path here and head back through the hallway, take the storeroom, or do I want to take the dining room and hope that we can hook it around to the right over there? I kind of like the storeroom. This would give us money, gems. We'll be in a good spot once we take the storeroom. We're going to have to, sack a few more steps, but I think we'll be able to make it work. There's a white pawn in the storeroom. Let me compare that to past runs. Yes, there was also a white pawn in the storeroom. This is also rank 4. We've been here. So let's skedaddle. I'll make sure I'm going the right way. Yep. Now that we're over in the west wing... Knock, knock. Hopefully the doors will be easier to open. The garage. +3 keys, but it is a dead end, which I mean, that's just a bad idea, unless I want to go all the way back to the entrance hall and hope I can sneak up the right side over here. I think just West Wing Hall makes the most sense, yeah? Rank 4, West Wing Hall. Have we been here before? I don't think we have. Staff notice, June 15th, out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson. So, someone has died. Clara Epson has died. Clara Epson died around 1983. Lady means she was probably one of the nobility. I don't know exactly who. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Very well. Likewise, any staff may draft SOU? May draft SOU? Let me, can I flip this over? No. Let's write this down like kind of on its own, I suppose. May draft SOU blank question mark. There we go. And let's head... Maybe we want to fill out some of this first. Get some of these fun ones going. I'd love to do an observatory, but I don't love the idea of just blocking it off immediately. I guess I can fill up the other ones later. I don't really want to go into the chapel either. The guest bedroom is cool. I like 10 steps. Have we ever been in the guest bedroom? I think we have. Let's do the observatory because of the stars. I think we collect them as we go. Yeah, because now we're at 2 stars. I assume that means there's a white knight in the observatory. This is a good check. Observatory. White knight. Yep. Okay. So that is also the same. You're already facing the right way and everything. Sick. What you got for me? A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Can't open them. Unless I need either a key, which I don't really want to spend, or a sledgehammer, which I do not have. Not seeing any items just laying around. So that'll do. What's up, Mokes? You having trouble? You having trouble staying in one spot? Yeah. Alright, let's head to the other one. If we get a sledgehammer, that would be nice. The door is locked. So much for West Wing is easier to walk through, eh? Like a parlor here. We're going to rank 5 now. We're still got 2/3 of our steps. There's this schmuck again. You got anything in the background of your painting? I'm trying to figure out that drawing room still. You still got a black pawn here. Get this. And you're still the same, I believe. Yep, always one. Always one. Only one has the prize within. This box is one of the 2 empty boxes. So if this is false, it has the prize. If it's true, it does not have the prize. So that's pretty self-contained. 2 boxes in this room are empty. That is objectively true, right? There is one prize. That's just like, it's in the notes. Only one box has a prize within, the other 2 are always empty. This is just objectively true. There are 2 empty boxes in this room. 1, 2, 3. Unless there's a box hidden around somewhere, which I'm not currently seeing. Like, they're being tricky or whatever. Ooh, you can walk back here. Hello. Actually, you wouldn't hide anything back here, would you? I guess not. Okay. And then the third statement. There are 3 boxes in this room. Okay, this is true. This is true. There are 2 empty boxes. There are 3 boxes. So therefore, this must be false, so that there is a false box. So if this is false, this is not one of the 2 empty boxes. It must be the one with the prize. Yay! Gems. We're rich. Bro, how many fucking locked doors are in this place? I've already had to go through 2. Alright, back to the entrance hall. Sheesh. Locked door, locked door, locked door. Where are these chests? Can I open these? Probably not. Lame. Alright, let's start on this side. Kitchen billiard room. We do have information about billiards. It would be 1 and done, but we could do it. And then we'd be going to the right. It was already going to be at most 3 and done because this side's locked off, but I wanted to see if we could get some cool shit. So let's do the billiard room. Ding dong. Okay, those are the paintings we've already done. We've got chairs, we've got billiards, which are... I can't tell if that's meant to be aiming somewhere. 8, 5, 3, 13. Can't tell if there's necessarily a puzzle involved in these. Or if there's something involved here as well. This seems pretty run-of-the-mill thus far, though. This one's a different color. I don't know what to do about that information, though. Right, they do have some similarities and differences. I don't really know what to do there. But then there's the dartboard. We have some information about the dartboard. Forget wine. This looks like, or beer rather. This looks like a fucking bottle of Heinz without the writing on it. It's a bottle of ketchup, brother. Nothing down here. Nope. All right. So, from what I understand, blue is add, yellow is subtract, pink is multiply, and purple is divide. Okay, so we can only click, or it seems like we can only click around the outside. I don't see any other options here. Blue is add, so we're adding 5. So 5. Seems right. Add 7 and add 3. Are we adding it to the previous results, or are we just adding them on their own? Maybe we just add them on their own. It's 50-50, right? I don't know which yet, because we haven't really learned the rules. I'm gonna go with each is their own for now. It seems like that was correct. So we've got 20, and then we are subtracting, because yellow is subtract. We're subtracting 3, so 17. And we've got 10, and we're subtracting 8, so that's 2. And then we've got 2, and we are... Pink is multiply, so this is multiply by 5, which is 10. 20 minus 10, order of operations? Or are we just reading inside out? 20 minus 10 is... Well, if it was order of operations, it wouldn't work, right? It'd be 20 times 2 minus 10 is 30, so that doesn't even make sense. So we must just be reading inside out. 20 minus 10 is 10, times 2 is 20. Nice. And we get a key. The silver key. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. Okay. So now the question is, do we head all the way back to the parlor? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus into the next room is 8. 18 steps remain. Yeah, let's do it. Let's, real quick, while we're here, let's draft this room, see if there's anything really good in here. Oh, we could take a guest bedroom. We could take a guest bedroom. That wouldn't be bad. We just commit to the parlor, right? We have a redraw. I don't think that's a bad idea at all. Let's head into the guest bedroom, get 10 steps back. I believe I've read this already. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own. Yes, I do remember this. Okay. I was actually talking about the billiard room right there. New game in the billiard room. That must be the darts. Alright, we ride. That sort of makes up for the constantly locked doors. Hopefully the one we're unlocking here will have some good stuff for us. I don't mind a conference room, but that's not really like lots of doors. It's really just one door. I think I'm more okay with the chapel here. Although that's also really just one door. It would just be the weight room, which is lose half your steps. I assume it's not when entering. So let's do this just because we haven't been here before. I'm okay with losing 13 or 14 steps. Yeah, 13. I'm okay with losing 13 steps to go into a new type of room. This is rank 5 still? Yeah, nothing to see here. Huh, huh, huh. Tell me there's something good in here at least. I don't suppose I could get swole. No? No swolling? Damn. I see this vent though. The ventilation has been curious to me. I've seen this in a couple other rooms, I feel like. Mostly the red rooms, I want to say. I don't think it's been in every room. I feel like the other room I saw it in was a red room. Alright, what we got? Secret passage leads to a room of a color of your choice. Boiler room. Power source. I have been to the secret passage. I'm much more interested in the boiler room. Let's open both of these. I lied, that one's locked. That's a keycard door. Or is it? It doesn't look like a keycard. I don't see a spot for a keycard. Locked. Okay, what's going on down here? We got lots of little levers and shit. And this thing, which does something. This looks like the power source, sort of, maybe. And there's this pipe. Oh, Lord. I don't suppose you have any information on how I'm meant to do this. Okay, it's green. That's good. Is this just like a follow it around kind of deal? There's 3 options there. I assume this is one that I want it to go into. Maybe. Let's test it out. There's only one way to do it that actually hits this spot. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Was this flashcards? What am I doing here? I can't reach that lever to turn it because this shit's going on. Can I, like, time it? Oh, this, okay, I can actually just twist that one as well. That leads up there, maybe? It's now leading this way. What does this do? I mean, besides, fuck that up. An elevator? Okay. I'm on the other side of the boiler room now. So we've opened this gate, but we still need this bridge. And also there's this thing, which is now also on and doing something. Oh, it opened this door. Neat. Kitchen's not it. My options are dark room, so I can't see, or security. Security, please. Not gonna go in there quite yet, though. What is going on up here? Well, that didn't really do anything, did it? Oh, we can, like, send it. I assume this is like a splitter. You see the 1, 2, 3. That's probably like a splitter of some kind. Can't go around that side. Looks like I need to get steam up in here. Possibly all 3 of them. What happens if I do a little bit of that? Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna need all 3, I think. And now I can't go that way anymore. I see. Down we go. So my goal here is to get steam there, which I'm best able to do when I do this, which turns off the elevator, but I was kind of hoping that it would make that go, but that's not where that goes. Okay, I need this. So that would, in theory, allow me to, like, get out that way, right? I could now go across and escape. I can either go out this way or I can add something there. Those are the only options. Okay. This goes up. Just a moment. Do. Just taking some notes. Lost my train of thought. What did this one do? What are you? What do you do? You're a red box. What the fuck does that mean for me? So you go around that way, but I could also just send you up. Yeah, what does that red box do? I mean, I see that this is the other way up there. But I also can't both cross and... The only way I would both be able to cross and light up that door is if both of these were plugged, which means this would be the other one. Maybe I need to just get all three of these up there to start. Maybe that's just like where I should start with this. Right? We go up, we go up, we go up. This would be a lot easier if I could just like loop around, come in from the other side. Because now the elevator's off, right? And I don't know what the fuck this red box is. The hell was that noise? Did I mistake something? Oh, you know what? That bridge is out, isn't it? It is out. I can come around. Alright, what the hell do you do? Like, that's cool and all, but like, but where go? Where, how do? Ooh, okay, so if I send it through the center, right? That's what that weight room stuff was. And now in theory there's power routing through the weight room. I don't want to step in, but I can see the light up there, right? But here's the problem. It stays on. Oh, sick. It stays on. Nice. Now the question is, what do we do about this weird-ass puzzle down here? What do we do about this thing? I don't know what the hell this is. I see that... Is there like a pattern I'm supposed to be seeing, perhaps? I mean, clearly there should be some kind of pattern I'm supposed to be seeing, but I don't know. I'm assuming that this spot where they're further apart has something to do with like a reset on the code or something like that. I just don't see it yet. Let me write down that there's something in the boiler room. Let's do boiler room. What do you even call something like this? A grid puzzle, maybe? Something like that. That's what we're gonna go with. And I'm just gonna leave these as they are for now. I don't know what that red does yet. I don't see maybe the red was the thing that allowed me to do this. Or maybe it's completely unrelated. Either way, let's go ahead and redirect the power towards the right, because that's the direction we're going. This is all same shit, same. You know, rank 6-3 actually, it's a shame that the boiler room, as far as I could tell, didn't have any pictures in it, because that's actually one of the rooms I didn't have solved. But I didn't see any pictures, so oh well. Oh, never mind, that was 6-2. That was 6-2, not 6-3. Onward. Ah, there he is again. The drawing room. This guy. These guys. While I'm here, let me go ahead and set the number of doors lower. Okay, so I haven't missed anything. Keycard system. Keycard system settings. Set security level. Low. Change offline mode. Unlocked. Back. Exit. I'm still interested in a bunch of these rooms that I've never seen before. White Rook and security. Okay. We're back. We are back. Gotta respond to a message real quick. Let me see if this... Hi, I'm here to phone a friend.
Okay.
Let me go ahead. Let me stream this for you. You might recognize this puzzle. Austin also plays this game.
What have we figured out?
Nothing. I mean, beyond what we already knew. That's what we're phoning a friend for.
Seeing if I can help figure this out still.
Yeah. We must be able to figure this out somehow. But you'll notice that all the paintings are exactly the same still. No issues there.
They are identical. I'm gonna try to take your word for that.
Yes. I am now having seen the room 4 or 5 times, I am quite certain.
Yeah.
Let me make sure. Can you speak for me?
Yep.
Okay, good. Making sure the voice chat is indeed working. Sometimes it does not.
Yeah. I mean, shit. I really have no idea. Because we've tried in both and you've tried whenever you've done your solutions, you did both orders, short to long and long to short.
Usually, yeah. I can't say with certainty that I did that every time, but...
Gotcha.
If we're going off of... I really feel like... I mean, maybe the frame has something to do with it. Maybe it just doesn't. Maybe it's got to do with the cardinal directions. I don't think it has to do with this at all. Most don't seem to be pointing anywhere in particular.
That's fine, lovely.
Gross. Let me write something down over here. I don't want to spoil anything. on that.
Spoilers fine.
And one. This is the drawing room. And we got. Okay. Yeah, for the record, everyone, he also owns this game. He's played it some. We are constantly going back and forth, trying not to spoil anything for each other while trying to figure out what the other knows. But we both know we don't know shit about this room, so.
We have confirmed this room is a fucking enigma.
Yep. Also, I got some power working. I saw the boiler room this time around.
Nice.
So.
Yeah, I'm fucking lost. I mean, because the main thing that I would have had would have been like the absolute value, and I'm pretty sure we both did that, or at
Yeah.
least you did that.
I mean, we could always just try number of paintings with people in them, but that doesn't seem like to cut down from the
Skip the threes.
Yeah, the threes are just ones, but that really does like I feel like that's not it. You know?
Uh-huh.
They wouldn't just bait us with some bullshit like number of legs these things have, would they?
Max like 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, and I guess the old man's got 3.
The old man's got 3. That's my only. Okay, good. Honestly.
Well, now you gotta do it the other way around. Now you gotta do 4, 3, 3,
yeah,
3, 2.
Yeah, just gotta check, be sure. Okay.
That would
I a little lost my shit a little bit.
Oh, wrong order. My bad. Slams keyboard.
If I could somehow measure the distances.
Oh, and like confirm that his looks less than hers.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident in that. There's a lot of
It's
old.
too bad there's not like a closer size comparison, but yeah.
Yeah.
The little kids is definitely longer than the walking man's.
And those are clearly longer, and the horse is clearly longer just because I have brain cells. Yeah. I mean, it looks longer. But even if it were shorter, then what would change? I guess just the order of the numbers there. Yeah, I would have to change it. I would have to try it all again. I don't suppose any of these old men have like. There's no like numbers in the pictures. I feel like we're looking a little too close at that point.
No. Considering the one puzzle was backing the fuck up, I don't know that zooming in and like reading the newspaper. Plus we can't use the magnifying glass on this, right?
Christmas is just rude.
That was funny.
Bro's got a long nose.
He's got a funny hat, shorter than the other guy's hat. She's got no hat.
She's got no hat. Neither does the horse.
Ooh, that was a slip up. He lost his hat.
They thought we wouldn't catch on.
But the horse is hatless. How could we have missed that? Yeah, I do wonder if there's any world where like the old man is bigger than hers, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I feel like I don't see that. Maybe, but I really don't.
I wish there was a good size comparison because it's all different size photos when they're near each other.
Maybe it's just like a complete bait as well. Maybe the arrows have nothing to do with anything. That would be crazy. And then I don't know what information you would use at that point. Because you wouldn't be able to order them. Maybe you could order them by age, but how old's the fucking horse? This guy looks
older
like
than
he's
the kid, younger than the man.
Like, how old do horses even live?
Like 30 something.
Maybe this is a young horse. Maybe
sure,
it could be younger than the kid.
In which case, it could theoretically be by age. We don't know if that lady looks good for her age.
This lady could be 45.
Yeah, And then it's just youngest to oldest, like we initially thought. Um, yeah, I really want to say that, like, the direction to me feels important. I feel like the direction seems more important than the frame if I had to guess.
Yeah, and we're basing it on this central one, which makes sense. It
Yeah.
feels like as you go over here and you hit this, like that just kind of it just
Yeah.
feels like that's how the puzzle flows.
Yeah.
But then only paintings like
I think we did only the ones only facing the correct way.
I wonder if it could be like a 3 digit if you count up everything and it comes up to the hundreds or something like that. But then again, you're just kind of assigning numbers to this, which is not ideal. Like what number? You know, you could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but like why? Why couldn't it be 1, 2, 4, 6, 7? So I don't.
Oh, I got you. Like multiplying by the foot distance.
Yeah.
Um,
Why is he walking so fast though? Hmm.
now we're asking the real questions.
You don't have anything for me.
Nah, they're talking about a pantry.
These
It's
guys
just another fucking candelabra. You pull a different handle. And like,
got his ass.
it was 1, 2, 3, 4.
Just pull the other one. Um. Damn. What was that one safe code that was written down? Do you still have that?
Yeah, I got that. It's not that. I did try that. 9083.
9083?
Yeah.
I suppose you would just put it in backwards. That would be also very rude. Let me real quick make sure that I have a way out of this room. Good.
Well, you got one way to get out of that room. Where
Yeah.
was I at? I was over here.
I can't make use of the utility closet. I don't think. I don't have the other half. I do have a redraw floor plans. This is the drawing room.
Yeah.
And I also have a dice to redraw floor plans, so I can redraw the redraw. Watch me draw. That's a dead end. That's a dead end. That's not a dead end. Secret tunnel. I'm not going in there yet, but... Oh, also, do I need anything when I'm in there? I do. Okay. Damn.
Stupid puzzle.
How can two people not solve this? I don't suppose anything else I own, any of my other information is helpful. No. No, not really. I don't have any information about horses. So I suppose this run is just dead in the water. There's nothing else to see here. I have no sledgehammer. I have no... Like, I got the boiler room working, but it didn't actually amount to anything. I got a couple letters. That's alright. But that's it. Nothing else. Security, not helpful. So we need access levers for the antechamber. I don't know where to get those, but... Alrighty. Just gonna check these real quick, but I'm pretty sure all of those are locked. Also locked. I noticed the power doesn't come through here. Does that mean we wouldn't be able to do anything with that if we had ever gotten power back here? I guess not, huh? Alrighty. I mean, it says it's a lie, but not so sure about that, Chief. These are the different colors in the pantry, right? I guess these aren't as obvious as they are in the kitchen. There's like a few blues and yellows and such in here, but for the most part, there's another yellow. Like the kitchen was much more obvious about it. Alright, nap time. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, what all did we get done today? Total rooms, 20. Ranks, 7. Steps taken, 51. We only found 2 total items the whole fucking day. We found few new rooms. We got the weight room, we got the boiler room, we got the weight room, boiler room. What else was new? Billiard room. I'm pretty sure I've been to all. Maybe, oh, West Wing Hall was also new. Got it. Save and